Hey folks, Eddie from Brain Pulp TV back with the third part of our Swiss 6222 Eternal Masters draft. As you can see, we're already in the second match here, so let's get to it right now. Okay, would we like to play first? Yes, we would. Yeah, I think, yeah, I'll keep this. I will keep this. But folks, as you can see, we won the match because our opponent sadly timed out. Now, this is not exactly something I wanted to have happen. I don't like this happening to begin with because I kind of like to play, but I especially didn't want it happening on a draft I was recording. Still, it's a win. Yay, I guess. So we are going to be moving on to the other match, and we are not going to break this up, obviously, into its own part. So this will only be a 3-part series instead of a 4-part series. So let's continue on to the third and final match right now. Okay, so here we are in match 3. Our opponent said, hello and good luck. We're going to say, thanks, you too. We want a die roll. Would you like to play first? Yes, we would. Now, we do not want to keep this hand. We are going to mulligan it. And this isn't the worst I've ever seen. It's not a super quick start, but it is better than what we had before. So we are going to keep this one. And we're going to put that on top of our library. So, play a planes and move on. So we didn't really get to test the middle of this deck in a second match, because that opponent timed out, unfortunately, but hopefully the lack of practice with the deck will not be the deciding factor. It'll probably be the person playing the deck, meaning me. That will be the deciding factor. And he's brainstorming. They're brainstorming. I have no idea if it's a he or a she, so. Brainstorm. I really like Brainstorm. It's one of my favorite cards. We're going to, we'll put a swamp down, and let's go and cast a little something. Counterspell. 2 blue. Counterspell. There we go. Had to give it a go. Okay. Second count. You know what? Undo that. Let's cast the Charger. Charger goes through. The only reason why I didn't want to cast the Autocrat there is because Zealous Persecution with the Autocrat can be really, really big, so I really don't want the Autocrat to get countered at this point, so. Alrighty. Well, another land, so it's not the best thing. I think I'm going to go ahead and swing in. I don't see them making this trade. Okay. And then we can bring out the Autocrat. Which, with Zealous Persecution, is going to be pretty darn good, I think, because we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 next turn if we want to. If we're unblocked, which is unlikely, because he's probably bringing out a flyer, I'm guessing, given the creature that he played. Given that they played. I don't know if it's he. Shoreline Ranger. I may go ahead and just do it. Zealous Persecution. I think so. I don't think it's a bad idea. Because if they block, that'll get -1/-1. This will get +1/+1, which means it will survive. If he blocks the Autocrat, it's even better because this would trade. These two would trade. The Autocrat would just outright die. The only thing is he's going to be wondering, why is he attacking with the Serfs as well too? So let's just attack with everything. I mean, they have to know something is up. They have no way of countering it. Like, even with Days, I have mana that I can tap to pay the cost for it. They are going to block. Do I go ahead and do it now? Let's do it now. Let's get crazy. Okay. May have not have been the best trick to pull at that very moment, but... should make them think twice about swinging in. Man of War. So you'll be turning one of the surf tokens. No. Okay, you're returning the Charger. That's okay. Is that because you have Counterspell in your hand? You know, I have to recast it now? Probably. I'm guessing. Let's see what we can get. Something other than land. That's not bad. Curious if they'll make this trade. Yeah, let's attack with all creatures again. Sure. Maybe I have 2 of those. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well. And that goes away. We know now, though, that the Charger will not get countered. And that the Shaman cannot be countered as well, too. So now everything's out in Front Street for... well, okay, we have the planes back there. They don't know what it is. They could think it's something really, really sneaky. They, unfortunately, are swinging in for 5, which is going to put us down to 9. Wow, okay. So their flyers are going to cost nothing now. What do you have? Please don't be like a really, really big flyer. Control magic! Well, that's no good for us. So we're taking... still taking 5, yeah. Okay. This does not really help us. They can swing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Let's go ahead and just ride it out and see if they... because if they swing in with all the flyers, we're dead. And they have a factory. Yeah. So that's the end of us. Okay. So that did not go especially well. I think in this case... I mean, keep the Sierra Angel, because the Sierra Angel is doing good for us. Let's bring in Havoc Demon. I think Havoc Demon. Take out the Twisted Abomination. What else do we have? Gains protection. Didn't really get to see much in the way of... I mean... maybe an additional flyer? Maybe a Skulking Go... well, I mean... they're playing blue, so their chances of them being able to... like... target this with an ability is super high, so I don't know how good it's going to be for us. Yeah, I think I'm just going to make that swap for Twisted Abomination for the Havoc Demon, and we'll see how that works out for us. Would we like to play first? Yes, we would. This is not good. I don't think this is good. Let's mulligan this. This is better. It's not great, but it's better than what we had, so we're going to go ahead and keep it. I am actually going to put this on the top of our library because they have so many flyers that I think Sierra Angel is going to be worth its weight in gold. We just have to get 2 more lands to be able to cast it, that's all. Okay, so let's not skip our main phases. Let's play our land and move on. Right. So they might be playing mono blue. Were they playing mono blue? I'm trying to remember. I don't know if they were playing mono blue or not. Okay, this screams counterspell, so I'm just going to go ahead and let them go first. Yeah, the Isles. Really hope I draw land. Oh, great. Not only do I draw not a land, but I draw a card I can't even play, so that's not good for us. I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, we are in so much trouble unless we can turn something around. Okay, so we have a swamp. We can do the autocrat. That's not going to help us at all with the flyers. They can turn it into an assembly worker. Yeah, there's no way in hell they're making this trade. They're going to put that in front of it? Oh, yeah, and it gets... Oh, I'm such an idiot. I keep forgetting, because then it can tap itself. Shit. I always forget that. It can tap itself and give +1/+1. That's not a mana ability, so it wasn't able to... Oh, man. Yeah, they said they forgot. Oh, man. Okay, so they said, ha, forgot summoning sickness rules. And I said, well, I did too. Thought I walked right into a mistake I've made many times before. So now we're going to go ahead and do the autocrat. They said, nah, you totally tricked me into giving you one of my lands. You can't fool me, you sly dog, you. And I said, no, I'm so tricky, I don't even know what I'm playing at. Okay, so there we go. It's the safest way to play, they say. I'm glad I'm playing against an opponent that's not taking it super seriously. Oh my god! Well, this game was fun while it lasted. Oh man, Jace, the Mind Sculptor. Yeah, I said, well, this game was fun while it lasted. That's going to be rough to deal with. I don't think I have anything that can deal that. Man, they just said they were mono blue come pack 3, and that's when they got the Jace. So that would be a huge boon for them. Now, they can keep, it cost -1 for them to keep returning that. So it might be better. Okay, there's no point in exiling Jace. Yeah, there's no point in exiling Jace with Glimmerpoint Stag. Let's do this. Let's him them so that they're forced to discard. And let's bring out the Bodyguard. I would really love another land so I can either annihilate something or give him second thoughts, but... Yeah, okay, look at target player's library, so he's looking at his own. Okay, that... It's going to plus him. I really need to draw into another land. Now, they've also got up for Counterspell. So, it's possible... Yeah, it's flying. Yeah, it's not going to do anything. Okay. They got a very cautious game going here. Now, I can annihilate now, or I can annihilate on their turn. Or I can Sierra Angel. Let's Sierra Angel and see if they counter it. Yeah, Counterspell. Okay. I had to try. They were going to counter something anyways, so I would either annihilate it or play the Angel. But I knew I was playing into a counterspell eventually. Brainstorm, so they're going to be drawing. Whew, this is going to be a tough game to win. One might say impossible, but they'd probably be right. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Wow. Wow. Talk about a discount. Okay, so we're in trouble. We're in trouble, considering their flyers cost them nothing. I mean, they have no cards in hand, but they have the ability to draw, so it's very easy for them to draw into, like, just about any flyer. Oh, man. Declare blockers. Well, I can't block, really. Wall of Omens. Wall of Omens doesn't have flying, so I'd be dead next turn. Now is when you Wrath of God me? Wow, I wish. I wish. All I can do really is annihilate one of them. Yeah, I'll annihilate one of them. Counterspell? No, not counterspell. Okay, good. So, we're still alive. Barely. We drew a land, which I didn't play. Did I not play the land? This is why I shouldn't chat while I'm playing. Oh, man. Filtering like a fiend. The Drake. Let's get to untap all those lands. We are so wholly outclassed in this game. Another flyer. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm fairly certain we're screwed. What do we have that can possibly come close? I mean, that's not super helpful for us. Let's play this. It's all flying, right? So there's nothing we can do. Draw into something, maybe. What do we have? No, we're dead. We're just flat out dead. Oh, well. Well, good games. Good luck in your next draft. Out of curiosity, draw a card. Draw a card. Draw a card. Nope. Nothing that'll really help us out. So there you go, folks. That was the third and final match, and we got destroyed. We came very close to winning the first match. We sadly had that timeout in the second match, and I would, especially when I'm recording, I would much rather be able to actually play the game, because that's the whole reason why I draft, is to actually be able to play some Magic. So that didn't work out for us as far as the recording goes. And then in the third match, man, we just got our asses handed to us. So sadly, we are not in the packs with this draft. I will probably do another Eternal Masters draft. I think I almost have to make up for this one in particular. But yeah, there's definitely going to be another Eternal Masters draft. Whether it's going to be the next draft I do, or if I go back to flashback drafts, or maybe do a little bit of Shadows over Innistrad before it rotates out, I'm not sure. But for now, I know for sure I'm definitely going to be doing another one of these Eternal Masters draft very soon. In the meantime, though, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, even though you were shorted basically one whole match. If you have any questions, comments, advice, please leave that in the comments section below. I'd like to thank my opponent in the last match as well, too, because part of the fun of playing Magic is playing with other people. And it can be a mixed bag sometimes, because you'll run into opponents who are asshats. You know, I can't really think of any better term for it. I would rather play with an opponent that's silent the entire time than someone who's a complete and total douche. Our opponent in the third match was super fun, joking around. They could have very easily been like, you know, just turning the screws to us, but they weren't, and they were very cool about the whole thing, and it's kind of nice to play, even though I did get destroyed. Anyways, I got off track there for a second. If you would like to contact or follow us on Twitter, it is at BrainPulpTV, or you can contact and follow me directly on Twitter at Geek Tragedy. And now that all that is said, take care, everyone. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. It means a whole lot to us here at the channel, and I'll see you all very soon.